Yeah. I know I've done this video about military service before. I did mine. Uh, it was a very bad experience. As eager as I was when I got to the real Air Force, I was shocked. Shocked at the way, number one, how they treated people. Okay, the good old boy system that was in place, the alcoholism, the using a known carcinogen as our hand cleaner, this kind of thing, giving you an Article 15 if you got sunburned in the middle of summer in Las Vegas, tools being lost because toolboxes were just, basically tools were just thrown in there. I was the one that told that guy, look man, you need to have some cutouts in there so that people can understand visually what's there and what's not there instantly. Never got credit for that one. But it was atrocious. I would bet you are equipment. You literally become equipment because that's what they need. They don't need independent thinkers. They don't need, in a time of war, that's different. I have to clarify that. There's a difference between your country needing your physical body in a time of war to maybe make the ultimate sacrifice, or enlisting because you can't get a fucking job. Okay, those are two different things. Do not do it to get a job. The other, that's your moral choice. But don't do it because you can't get a job. Or you're going to get some kind of amazing school benefits when you get out, because you're not. You see, the way the law is written is you have to be below the poverty line in order to fully use those benefits that they're going to give you to go to school. It's absolutely terrible. It's fucking atrocious. Okay? You get nothing from it. And like me, a lifetime of pain and a 30-year battle with those motherfuckers. Not just with them, but with the medical system that's put in place to deny you that there's anything wrong for years. I talk about the fact that they refused to do an MRI for over 20 years. They refused. They would only do an x-ray. And then a doctor who was leaving the VA, she was leaving in 90 days, said, here, I'm going to send you down for an MRI. And that's when they found a piece of disc was extruding out and touching on the sciatic nerve. That's why there was so much pain. See, because she was leaving. She had no motivation to stay there or to put up with their shit any longer. No, military service is not something you do because you can't get a job, okay? Or because you want to go to school. If you want to go to school, get 2 jobs that are below you and go to school. It doesn't matter what the job is. Flipping burgers, it doesn't matter, okay? If you want to go to school, that should be your prime focus. You'll find a way to get by. It's tough, but you'll find a way to get by. Don't get into debt, because learning to learn is a skill. And once you have that, life is easy. Because I met a lot of stupid fucking smart people, let me tell you. They knew shit about Shinola, okay? Now they could tell you exactly about this in this little box, and they were real fucking good about that little box. But the minute you took them out of their box, they were lost. These fucking people were lost, okay? So yeah, I've met a lot of very, very unworldly, haven't seen, no street, sense, no, nothing. Just a very high IQ and passed tests really good, but knowing the world and how things really function and operate, completely illiterate. Shocking. So take whatever job you can get, nothing is below you, and then go to school and learn to excel at learning. It's not that hard if you really want to learn something. I suggest vertical farming. That's what I suggest right now. Believe it or not, if I was going to tell someone, look, this is what you need to be doing in the future, Okay? If you want to dedicate the next 15 years of your life to something, you become an expert on vertical farming. How the buildings are constructed, so we're talking, I mean, everything from, engineering to architecture. You're going to have to study a lot, but you need to become an expert on vertical farming. That is my opinion, okay? Now, if the United States went to war and they needed bodies, I'd still go if they said, we'll take you. I'd be more of a hindrance than a help. But that's the point, see, is that there's a difference between military service and military service that people just don't understand. Some people go into military service just because they want an opportunity to shoot somebody. It's crazy. I mean, that's why they have some problems in the military right now. But the other half of the military is you got 20 veterans committing suicide every day because they're seeking help from a system that's meant to deny. And it's sad. It really is. I know that I have saved the government $20,000 in the last 10 years by doing my own skin cancer treatments. By putting the imiquimod on. See, that's what that is right there. That is an area. There was one in the middle and one on each side. I let the one in the middle go first. Then it spread to the ones on the side. And it literally eats the meat away. But see, they would pay money and for me to do a 500-mile round trip. 500-mile round trip, and I walk in, my appointment's at 8:10, and I walk in, and they go shh, shh, with a completely ineffective CO2 cold, gonna freeze it, and then send me back home. 500-mile round trip. They gave me $140 for the trip or whatever, and it did no good. They got veterans, 7 or 8 guys who can't afford to drive or can't drive or unable or don't have partners to help them, riding on a fucking bus for 10 hours, stopping. It's like a giant taxi that goes from Redding all the way down to Sacramento or to McClellan and back. And it's just a miserable trip. My back hurt so bad I did it one time and that was it for me. Bench seats, no. Wow. There's military service and there's military service. If your country needs you, that's one thing. But if you just need a job, then I suggest that you take 2 jobs that are under you. Make you feel better if your ego is going to be bruised. Take 2 jobs that are under you. And then go to school and learn vertical farming. That's what I'm recommending. Fuck the stock market, and it's all that shit one day will be useless. One day this system is going to collapse. I can't say what's going to happen at that time. We will either make it or not make it. We are bumping up against the intergalactic, prophylactic barrier that protects the universe from bad infections like us, and we're banging up against it right now. We'll see. But vertical farming, that's what I'm recommending, because that's where our food's going to be coming from here over the next, I'd say 50 years from now. Almost all farming will be vertical.